Can you imagine an amphibian which not only protects their offspring with fantastic determination, but also able to resist snakes? Meet the frog bull, one of the most amazing creatures of Africa. Today you will find out like these amphibians not only drive away predators with their powerful screams, but also surpass many survival strategies. They are able to survive drought, burying in the ground for a few years. Secrets of struggle and survival. Bullfrog's wonder amphibian, which will surprise everyone. Don't forget to rate this video and subscribe to the channel. And we start. Largest known frog in Africa is that frog bull. In this territory is offspring of male bullfrog. It can reach for 1,000 eggs. But not everyone will turn into adults. Parents will try to do their best to protect them, and the bullfrog has enough opportunities. If this amphibian took some certain territory, then it will not let anyone near her. First, the animal will scream very loud. This sound is to such an extent piercing that all the unwelcome guests aren't just surprised by him, but also immediately change their plans and back off. In general, any creature hearing such a cry immediately hurry to retire. But this frightening sound is only a warning. Everything is most important. Next, look at this snake. Her intention: have lunch with some baby amphibians. But it was not here. Male bullfrog is already ready to fight, and he is extremely serious. Only one aggressive punch, and the snake immediately understands what after which decides to back off. Happens, of course. That kind of tactic doesn't work. That is neither shout-outs, neither aggression they help. And then frog bull resorts to using other weapons of poison. Like many other types of frogs and toads, our heroes secrete poison from special glands behind their ears. Such a lunch, for sure no one will like it. But what to do if they want to have lunch, not adult frogs and their offspring? Here parents also have trump. The fact is that bullfrogs know how to bite. Unlike many relatives, our heroes have truly powerful jaws. And that's on allowing amphibians to feed on rodents, by lizards, snakes, scorpions, by bats, worms, and even other frogs. And also the bullfrog, in the front of its lower jaw, there are 3 large growth teeth, which make the bite even more powerful. And if you add to this also the aggressiveness of males, as well as their desire to protect progeny at all costs, what do we get? No wonder that a lot of animals try to hold on away from these amphibians. And don't think that bite of such a frog is some trifles. But if you still think that loud screams, aggression, and the ability to bite is not enough, then here's another one: bullfrog's ability: intelligence. They often breed in shallow water. However, such a place is in danger of drought, which is of course undesirable for tadpoles. And what to do then? Even if there's a pond nearby, the task is still difficult. How to move fast for 1,000 tadpoles to safety. And then intelligence comes into play. Do not forget also about instincts and paws. In general, animals can dig a channel between two bodies of water to save procreate. And the male will work hard until the channel reaches the perfect sizes. That is, it will not become wide enough. Then the channel is wider, the freer the water flows through it. And this means that tadpoles will move into the pond easily. No problem here, they are perfect fathers. BTW. They take care of themselves, using intelligence for this again. Frogs don't forget either. Consider such an example. It is known that bullfrogs can live in savannas. When the animal isn't in the water, from drying it protects the mucus on the skin. But this slime will disappear sooner or later. That is, the frog does not need moisture. But after all, the reservoir can dry, and then the bullfrog will burrow to a depth of about 20 centimeters and will create a mucus membrane, which will harden and become like a cocoon. And now attention, most awesome. In this cocoon, amphibian can be up to 7 years. When it starts raining, the mucus bag will soften from moisture. The frog will last and find out about the start of the rainy season. Reproduction periods. If you seem weird, what is a cool amphibian, which even large animals are afraid of, just hides underground and waits? Then here's an explanation for you. Frog bulls aren't always that almighty. They only become like this when they protect offspring. Well, if he is not, by force of less animal, kinda getting a few levels lower. Of course, the frog will still scream bite and show aggression, but all this can no longer be called really cool. At least though, this is definitely happening with decorated future frogs. This one, view less African and even more harmless, lives in Asia and often becomes prey to snakes. Those frogs highlight through the skin a substance dangerous to opponents. However, snakes know how to act to avoid unpleasant consequences. They use teeth on their upper jaw to cut the frog's stomach open, then dine on her insides. But whatever, if you consider bullfrogs exactly as parents, they seem just perfect. And here are more examples of the incredible care of aquatic creatures about his offspring. So some amphibians, for example, they bring out sitting eggs on them like birds. Others build nests out of foam, which creates ideal conditions for caviar. It's first turn safe. And also foam protects caviar from various diseases. Surinamese pipa carries offspring on her back. And males of Palawan-warded frogs, even they mate females, guarding the masonry. This is how fixated they are on procreate. What's more, for days they don't even eat and are not moving. Scientists understood all when this they watched the males using cameras. Yes, as for the care of offspring and its protection. In this water, creatures, particularly frogs to bulls, should be given credit. The truth still needs to live up to all this. Snakes can do, after all, frogs with their prey right in the midst of the mating season. For example, when those scream, attracting females. Yes, frogs, bulls scream not just for that, to scare away opponents. And sometimes not only females move towards this sound, but also dangerous bloodthirsty predators too soon.